Okay, so get this right. People like actually enjoy watching 3D printers,
Yeah.
do their thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. It sounds kind of crazy. It sounds as exciting as like watching paint dry or something. But trust me, there's actually a lot to it, more than you think.
Okay.
And we're going to dive deep into it today.
Love it.
And we're going to be looking at an article by Matt Porter, who you might know as the Gadget Man.
Oh, yeah. I've seen his stuff. Yeah.
So to kind of set the stage here, 3D printing, it's becoming more and more common.
Right.
And so this is definitely something that you might encounter, even if you're not like a super techie person.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's pretty interesting to kind of look at the human side of this technology and how people are kind of relating to it.
Yeah. And you know what? You'd be surprised how many people actually find it kind of like relaxing watching these layers just build up.
It's true.
It's like a Zen garden for the tech world or something like that.
It is.
It's kind of cool.
But okay, hold on. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Right.
Let's start with the folks who are actually making these objects, right?
Okay, yeah.
In Matt's article, he really gets into the feeling that that a creator gets when they're watching their design come to life.
Oh, I can imagine, yeah.
Layer by layer.
Yeah, and it's more than just seeing your idea become real.
Right.
It's like there's like this emotional investment, almost like like a sculptor chipping away at marble, revealing the art inside.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember that feeling of like finally finishing like a really complex Lego set as a kid?
Oh, for sure.
Like, it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
But it's like amplified.
Yeah, absolutely. And he literally compares it to that in the article.
Real.
Yeah. It's not just like an object at the end.
Right.
It's like the culmination of their creative process.
For
right?
sure.
All that like time and energy materializing in front of them.
That's awesome.
And he literally says, the experience is deeply personal, tied to the creative process and the anticipation of seeing your vision materialize.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's true.
It is true. And we can't forget about like the practical side of things too.
Right.
Like watching the print in real time.
Yeah.
You can catch any little imperfections or design flaws as they happen.
Oh, totally.
It's like having like a built-in quality control system.
Totally. Yeah, you can actually see like how the layers are interacting.
Yeah.
And adjust your design, on the fly if you need to.
It's amazing.
But even for like the most dedicated maker, let's be honest.
Oh yeah.
Watching a huge print can get a bit,
Tedious.
yeah, a little boring.
For sure.
We've all been there, right? Just staring at that nozzle for hours on end. Wondering if it's even moving.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, is anything happening?
Hypnotic, definitely.
Yes.
But maybe not in the best way.
Not in the best way, no.
And that's where tools like Octoprint come in.
Remote monitoring, it gives creators that freedom to, like actually go live their lives.
Yes.
While still like keeping tabs on their prints,
It's a total game changer.
It is.
It's huge. But I'm wondering,
Yeah.
does it lose some of its like magic when you're not actually physically present?
Oh, interesting.
Right. Watching the object like take shape right there in front of you.
That's a really good question.
Yeah.
It's definitely super convenient,
Yeah.
but maybe there's a trade-off there.
Right.
It makes me wonder if there's like a difference in the satisfaction you get,
Yeah.
from watching it in person versus on a screen.
Right. That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's kind of shift gears a little bit here.
Right.
Let's think about the people who aren't the creators, right?
Right.
The people who have never designed a 3D object in their lives.
Okay.
What is it about watching this process that draws them in?
I think it might seem a little strange at first, but there's something like oddly compelling about the whole thing.
Okay.
The rhythmic movements, the quiet hum of the motors,
Right.
the precision of it all.
Yeah.
Some people, they actually find it like genuinely relaxing.
Really?
Yeah, it's like watching a digital campfire,
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And think about like the popularity of time-lapse videos.
Oh, yeah.
They condense the entire print into just a few seconds.
I know.
So the object just kind of like magically appears.
Right out of thin air.
Out of thin air. Exactly.
It's wild.
Like you're scrolling through TikTok and suddenly
Yeah.
there's little Yoda.
There it is.
It's right there.
A little baby Yoda. It's
Yeah.
so cute.
So cute.
I know.
But those time lapses, they definitely scratch a certain itch, right?
For sure.
But you got to remember, the real-time experience
Oh, yeah. Completely different.
is way different. It's
Yeah.
much slower.
Way slow.
And Matt, he actually compares it to watching a pop boil.
Oh, Okay.
Like sometimes the anticipation is more
Yeah.
exciting than the actual event itself.
It's true. It's true.
You're so right. Yeah.
Sometimes the waiting is the hardest part.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It is. It's
Yeah.
like instant gratification versus like actually savoring the process.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
But speaking of savoring, Matt actually mentions that some people genuinely find it like soothing to
Really?
watch the 3D prints, just unfold
Mhm.
in real time.
Wow.
Like as soothing as watching a campfire.
That's a specific kind of piece for sure.
It is. It is.
But you know what? It just goes to show like how technology can surprise you.
Yeah.
How even something that's, seemingly mechanical
Yeah.
can connect with people on like an emotional level.
Totally.
Pretty cool.
Totally. And going back to remote monitoring,
Yeah.
it's more than just the practicality for the creators, right? It also allows them to like share the process with a wider audience,
Oh, yeah.
right? Whether it's like a live stream
Mm,
or like a really carefully crafted time-lapse video.
it's true. It's true. And you know what? These days, most 3D printers actually come with built-in cameras
I know. It's crazy.
and time-lapse capabilities.
It's crazy.
So it's not just about like checking on your print anymore. It's
Right.
about creating a viewing experience.
It is. It's becoming an art form in itself.
It really is.
But even on a technical level, like open source tools like Octoprint,
Yeah.
they're taking things a step further.
Okay.
They're enhancing these time lapses by having the print head, what they call home,
Right.
which it basically means it returns to its starting position during the capture.
Oh, okay.
And that results in a cleaner final video.
I see.
Yeah, and it's something that most viewers probably won't even notice.
Yeah, probably not.
But for the people who like know,
They're in the know.
yeah,
The 3D printing experts.
exactly. It's it shows how much thought goes into making these things.
Right. It's a
Visually appealing,
Yeah.
I have a question for you though.
Okay.
I've been wondering about this.
Yeah.
Does the enjoyment of watching remotely,
Okay.
whether you're the creator or a viewer, right?
Okay.
Does that change depending on what is actually being printed?
That's a good question.
Like, is it more satisfying to watch something super complex being created
Oh, interesting.
versus something really simple,
Yeah. Yeah. You make a great point.
right?
You think the complexity of the design
Yeah.
would play a role in how captivating it is to watch
Right.
it, like
Like a highly detailed sculpture
Yeah.
versus just a simple, phone stand.
right.
Like, are those two different viewing experiences?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for viewers who are like tuning in remotely,
Right.
is it as engaging if they
Right.
don't like have any context for what they're seeing?
Right. They don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Does the object's purpose or the story behind it like affect their experience at all?
That's a good point. Yeah,
It's interesting.
it is. Like, is it just about the visuals
Yeah.
or is it about more than that?
It's a fascinating angle.
Right.
It makes me think about the power of storytelling,
Totally.
Maybe like providing some background information.
Yeah.
Or like a narrative about the object
Yeah.
could make the viewing experience more meaningful
Really?
for remote audiences.
Like adding a layer of context.
Exactly.
Like a 3D printed prosthetic hand.
Yeah.
Versus just like a random geometric shape.
Right.
Those are two very different things.
Totally different.
Even if the printing process is exactly the same.
Absolutely. It's like, it's like the difference between watching a nature documentary
Oh, yeah.
with like a knowledgeable narrator
Yeah.
and just watching like raw footage.
Right.
The narration adds a layer of understanding
For sure.
and appreciation that wouldn't be there otherwise.
So maybe it's not just about the visuals then.
Right.
Maybe it's also about like the story,
The story.
the purpose,
Yeah.
the impact, right?
The impact, exactly.
Yeah.
And that brings us to the bigger picture, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Like the fact that this seemingly simple act of watching a machine build something
right.
can tap into so many different emotions and experiences.
It really is remarkable.
It is.
You've got, on the one hand, you've got the creators
Yeah.
who are so invested in the outcome,
Totally.
right? They're feeling all this anticipation and satisfaction.
Yeah.
Maybe even a little anxiety if they're worried about the print failing.
Right, exactly. It's their baby,
Yeah.
their vision taking shape.
Exactly.
And then on the other hand, you've got the viewers.
Yeah.
Who might be drawn to like the hypnotic quality of the process. Finding it relaxing or even meditative.
It is. It's like watching a perfectly synchronized machine
It is. It's beautiful.
working, right?
Yes.
Or like a skilled craftsperson just like creating something
Yeah.
with their hands.
It's mesmerizing.
There's a sense of like order and precision to it
Absolutely.
that can be really calming.
Yes, especially in like today's world.
Oh, in today's world, are you kidding?
Things are so crazy.
It's so chaotic out there.
You need that. You need that little bit of order,
We need that. We need that.
to just like center your
Still bit of zen.
Yeah.
A little 3D printing zen.
Exactly. Exactly.
And what's interesting too is that the level of engagement
Oh yeah.
can vary so much.
Totally.
Like some people might glance at a print every now and then.
Yeah.
And then other people would be like glued to the screen.
Oh, totally.
Just like
Yeah.
completely absorbed by it.
Absorbed.
Right. It's like those mesmerizing baking videos online.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Where they show you every single step
Yeah.
of making a croissant.
I love those.
Like in such detail.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful, right?
Yeah.
And some people watch those for the recipe,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But other people are just like totally captivated by like the artistry and the precision.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like a performance almost,
It is. It's performance art.
It is.
But I think there's a common thread here
I think so too.
between, both the creators and the viewers.
Okay.
And it's that there's like an underlying appreciation
Okay.
for the technology itself.
I like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Whether you're marveling at the details
Yeah.
of like a really complex print
Mm-hmm.
or just enjoying the rhythmic movements of the print head.
Yeah.
It's like it's a window into this fusion of art and engineering.
It really is. It's incredible.
It's really cool.
And you know what? It's becoming more and more accessible
Right,
too.
yes, that's
Yeah.
true. 3D printing isn't just for like tech enthusiasts or engineers anymore.
Wow.
It's finding its way into, schools and homes and even small businesses.
I love that.
It's pretty amazing.
Which means more people are being exposed to this, to this whole experience of watching a 3D printer work.
It's like a new form of entertainment almost.
Yeah, is it?
A way to connect with technology on a more like personal level.
It makes me wonder, like, if we're going to start seeing new ways to engage with 3D printing
Oh, interesting.
as like a spectator sport almost.
Oh. Yeah.
Like imagine live events
Oh, wow.
where people gather to watch these complex prints, unfold.
Yeah.
Or like interactive exhibits where people can like manipulate the process in real time.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Right.
Like it would be amazing.
With that 3D printing competition.
Yes.
Or like a performance art piece where the printer's the star.
I love it.
Right.
That's a great idea.
What about like a museum exhibit where people can like design their own objects
Oh, wow.
and then watch them be printed right in front of them?
I love that.
Right.
That would be so cool.
It's like taking the maker movement to the next level.
Yes.
Right, making it more inclusive,
Absolutely.
more accessible.
It's a great way to demystify the technology too.
Right. Demystify it and make it fun.
Yeah.
Make it engaging for everyone.
Exactly.
And who knows, maybe we'll see the rise of like 3D printing influencers.
Oh, that's funny.
Right.
Mhm.
Like people who captivate audiences with their creative designs and their mesmerizing time lapses.
I could totally see that.
It could be like a whole new genre of content.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's funny to think that something as like seemingly mundane as watching a machine work
Right.
could actually become like
Yeah.
a form of entertainment
Mm.
or artistic expression.
It's wild.
But then again, technology has a way of surprising us.
It really does.
It often reveals like unexpected aspects
Right.
of human behavior
Yeah.
and creativity.
Absolutely.
Like who would have thought that?
Yeah.
That watching plastic melt and solidify
Right.
could be so captivating.
Oh, no. It's amazing.
It really is.
It's so true.
It really makes you think about like the subtle ways
Yeah.
that technology intersects with our lives
Yeah.
and our emotions.
Right. Right.
We often focus on like the practical applications of technology.
Right.
But there's a whole other dimension to explore.
Absolutely.
The way it influences,
Our perceptions.
our perceptions, our creativity, even our sense of wonder.
Our sense of wonder. Exactly.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's important to remember that.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
And it's a reminder to like be open to new experiences.
Yes.
And to look for those unexpected moments of beauty and inspiration
Absolutely.
in everyday life.
I love that.
So as we as we wrap up our deep dive into the mesmerizing world of watching 3D prints,
Right.
I want to leave you with a little challenge.
Oh, I love a good challenge.
All right, so next time you see a 3D printer in action,
Okay.
whether it's in person or in a video,
Right.
take a moment to really pay attention to how it makes you feel.
Okay, I can do that.
What is it
Yeah.
that grabs your attention?
Mm-hmm.
Is it the creativity of the design,
Okay.
the like almost magical precision
Yeah.
of the movements,
Right.
or maybe it's just the sheer ingenuity of the technology itself?
It's amazing.
Right. Or maybe it's something else entirely,
Okay.
like the almost meditative hum of the motors, the
Yeah.
way the layers build up to create something,
That's true.
tangible out of thin air.
Out of thin air.
Right. Or the anticipation of seeing that final product revealed.
Yeah, the anticipation is a big part of it.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's no right or wrong answer here.
I like that.
It's about your own personal connection to
Yeah.
the process.
Absolutely.
And you might be surprised by what you discover.
Oh, for sure.
You might find a new appreciation
Yeah.
for the artistry of 3D printing.
Uh-huh.
Or maybe you'll just, find yourself relaxing
Yeah,
and getting lost in the moment.
that's always nice.
Yeah. Either way, it's a good reminder that even in our, technology-driven world,
Yeah,
there's still room for wonder,
absolutely.
for curiosity,
Yeah,
and for those quiet moments of contemplation.
that's so important,
They are.
to take a step back and just appreciate the beauty of it all.
They are.
Yeah,
So go ahead, embrace the mesmerizing world of watching 3D prints.
I'm going to do it.
You might just find that it's more captivating than you ever imagined.
I think you're right.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
I think so too.
It's pretty amazing.
It is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm excited to go watch some 3D printing videos now.
I know, me too. Let's go do it.
All right, let's go. Like, the fact that this seemingly simple act, of watching a machine build something,
Yeah.
it can tap into so many different emotions and experiences.
It really is remarkable, yeah.
It is.
Like you've got, on the one hand,
Yeah,
you've got the creators, right?
right.
Who are just so invested in the outcome.
They're all in.
They are all in. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're feeling the anticipation, the satisfaction,
Yeah.
maybe even a little anxiety.
Oh, for sure.
If they're worried about the print failing.
Yeah, yeah. Like, will it work?
Will it work?
All that time and effort.
Right, exactly.
It's like, it's their baby,
Yeah, their vision coming to life, right?
The vision taking shape.
Exactly.
And then on the other hand, you've got the viewers who might be drawn to, like the hypnotic quality of the process,
Yeah.
like finding it relaxing or even meditative.
It is. It's like watching like a perfectly synchronized machine
Oh, yeah.
working, right?
Yeah, it is. It's beautiful.
Or like a skilled craftsperson just creating something
It's mesmerizing.
with their hands.
Yeah,
Like there's a sense of order, precision to it
absolutely.
that can be really calming, especially in today's world.
Oh, especially in today's world. You kidding me? It's
Right.
like things are so crazy.
It's so chaotic out there.
You need that little bit of order,
We need that. We need that.
just to like center yourself.
A little bit of zen.
Yeah.
A little 3D printing zen.
Exactly. Exactly.
And it's interesting too. The level of engagement
Oh, yeah.
can vary so much.
Totally.
Like some people, they might just glance at a print every now and then.
Yeah.
But other people, they are glued to the screen.
Glued to the screen, totally engrossed.
Engrossed, right? Like totally
Of the
absorbed.
vessel.
It's like those mesmerizing baking videos online.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The ones where they show you every single step
Oh, I love those.
of making a croissant.
It's beautiful.
Oh, it's so beautiful. In such
Yeah.
detail.
Yeah.
And some people, they watch those for the recipe.
Yeah,
Right? But other people, they're just captivated by the artistry and the precision.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like performance art almost.
It is. It's like a performance almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
But I think there's a common thread here
I think so too.
between, the creators and the viewers.
Okay. What's that?
And it's that there's like an underlying appreciation
Okay.
for the technology itself.
I like that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like whether you're marveling at the details of a really complex print
Mm-hmm.
or just enjoying the rhythmic movements of the print head. Like
Yeah.
it's a window into this incredible fusion
It really is. Yeah.
of art and engineering.
It's incredible.
It really is cool.
And you know what? It's becoming more and more accessible too.
Yeah, that's true.
3D printing isn't just for like tech enthusiasts and engineers anymore.
Yeah.
It's It's like it's finding its way into schools and homes and even small
I
businesses.
love that.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Which means, like, more people are being exposed to this whole thing,
Right.
to this whole experience of
Yeah.
watching a 3D printer work.
It's like a new form of entertainment almost.
It is. It's like,
You know? A
it,
way to connect with technology on a more personal level.
it makes me wonder if we're going to start seeing um,
Right.
new ways to engage with 3D printing as like a spectator sport,
Oh, wow.
almost, you know?
That's cool.
Like imagine live events where people gather to watch these complex prints unfold, right?
That would be cool.
Or interactive exhibits where people can like manipulate the process in real time.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Right.
That would be amazing.
What about like a 3D printing competition? Or like a performance art piece where the printer is the star.
Oh, I love it.
Right.
That's a great idea.
What about like a museum exhibit where people could design their own objects
Oh, wow.
and then watch them be printed right in front of them?
I love that.
Right. It's taking that maker movement to the next level,
Yes, absolutely.
making it more inclusive, more
It's a
accessible.
great way to demystify the technology too.
Right. Demystify it, make it fun.
Yeah, make it engaging for everyone.
Make it engaging, yeah.
Exactly.
And who knows, maybe we'll see the rise of like 3D printing influencers.
Oh, that's funny.
People who captivate audiences with their creative designs and their mesmerizing time lapses.
I could totally see
It
that.
could be a whole new genre of content.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's kind of funny to think that something as seemingly mundane as watching a machine work
Right.
could actually become
Yeah.
like a form of entertainment
No.
or artistic expression.
That's
But then again, technology has a way of surprising us.
It really does.
It often reveals like unexpected aspects of human behavior
Yeah.
and creativity.
Absolutely.
Like, who would have thought that watching plastic melt and solidify
Right.
could be so captivating?
It's amazing. It's so true.
It is. It really is.
Yeah.
It makes you think about all the subtle ways that technology
Right.
intersects with our lives and our emotions.
Right. Right.
You know, we often focus on the practical applications of technology,
Right.
but there's this whole other dimension to explore.
Yeah.
The way it influences our perceptions, our creativity,
Yeah.
our sense of wonder even.
Our sense of wonder. Exactly. Yeah. It's important to remember that.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
And it's a reminder to be open to new experiences.
Yes.
And to look for those unexpected moments of beauty and inspiration
Absolutely.
in everyday life.
I love that.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into the mesmerizing world of watching 3D prints,
All right.
I want to leave you with a little challenge.
Ooh, I love good challenge. Yeah.
So next time you see a 3D printer in action,
Okay.
whether it's, in person
Yeah.
or in a video,
Right.
just take a moment
Okay.
to like really pay attention to how it makes you feel.
I can do that.
What is it that grabs your attention? Is it the creativity of the design?
Okay.
Is it that like almost magical precision
Yeah. Yeah.
of the
The
movements?
precision is amazing.
It is, right.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's the sheer ingenuity of the technology itself.
Right.
Like
It's pretty mind-blowing when you think about it.
it is. It's like how does this even work?
I know, right?
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Or maybe it's something else entirely.
Okay.
Right.
Like what?
Like the almost meditative hum of the motors, the way the layers build up, to create
Yeah.
something tangible out of thin air,
It's true out of thin air. It's
Yeah.
wild.
or the anticipation of seeing that final product revealed.
Yeah. Yeah. The anticipation is a big part of it.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Failure.
And there's no right or wrong answer here.
I like that.
It's about your own personal connection
Yeah. Yeah.
to the process.
Absolutely.
And you might be surprised by what you discover.
Oh, for sure.
You might find a whole new appreciation
Yeah.
for the artistry of 3D printing.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe you'll just, find yourself relaxing, getting lost in the moment.
Yeah, that's always nice. Just
Yeah.
like zone out
That's what
and
I'm at. Yeah,
watch the layers build up.
exactly.
It's very peaceful.
Yeah, either way, it's a good reminder that even in our, like,
Right.
super technology-driven world,
Yeah.
there's still room for wonder,
Absolutely.
for curiosity,
For sure.
and for those quiet moments of contemplation.
That's so important,
It is. It is.
just to take a step back and appreciate the beauty of it all.
It is. So go ahead, embrace the mesmerizing world of watching 3D prints.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah, you might just find it's more captivating than you ever imagined.
You're right. I think you're right. Yeah.
I think so too.
It's pretty amazing.
It is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Well, that's about all the time we have for today's deep dive.
All right, that was fun.
I hope you enjoyed exploring the unexpected world of watching 3D prints.
Yeah, me too. I learned a lot.
And who knows, maybe you'll find yourself mesmerized by a time-lapse video or two.
Definitely will.
Until next time, happy printing.
Happy printing.